Your old credit cards. Recycle them. I'm retiling my swimming pool.
Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA. The sooner you apply for the new Optima True Grace credit card from American Express, the sooner you'll cut your interest charges. It's a good thing. And keep recycling those old credit cards. Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
The History Channel's presentation of the American Revolution is brought to you in part by Buick and your local dealers, and by IBM.
Presenting a special preview of the History Channel, a world premiere miniseries, The American Revolution.
Next, the saga of the American Revolution begins. In Boston, political radicals encourage the acts that lead to the revolution, and 13 divided, ill-prepared colonies reluctantly join forces to battle the most powerful nation on earth.
Passion governs, and she never governs wisely.
The colonies are not to be emancipated.
All men are created equal, victory or death.
The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Concept cars. Stunning coupes built just for auto shows, not for real people. Now, Buick introduces a whole new concept. The all-new 1995 Riviera. The roomiest coupe in the world, with all the style and excitement of a concept car. Riviera by Buick. What a concept.
Aptiva.
Aptiva.
Aptiva. He can get to anyone in D.C. The man has contacts everywhere.
It's a neurological inflammation of the Aptiva region.
I'm about to take over the entire empire. And then this droid Aptiva kills me dead.
Aptiva. It's whatever you want, however, whenever, wherever you want it. It's the newest multimedia PC.
Speak.
Hello, I'm Aptiva.
From IBM.
"22 minutes, 16 seconds past the hour.
Nice guy, James. His name's William.
A familiar face, a morning smile, an extra step,
bridge was down, but he got here anyway, didn't he? It's amazing.
At this moment, the people of FedEx are using their know-how, determination, and heart to treat your package as if it were the most important package of all. Because to them, that's exactly what it is.
James, such a nice boy.
He is a nice boy, but his name's William.
The Eagle has landed.
All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. The events we'll never forget.
Well, I'm not a crook.
All the pain and the joy. All of history. All in one place. Coming January 1st. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Auto Show concept cars. Cars with exciting features like supercharged engines. Finally, someone's built one for you. Introducing the 1995 Riviera with an available supercharged engine that breathes deep for maximum power. It's amazing what a breath of fresh air can do. The all-new Riviera by Buick. What a concept.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. And you could build a great nation. Because with Colonization, anything is possible.
I'm here with big-time golfer Lee Trevino, speaking to you on a Motorola personal cellular phone. To test its toughness, we're going to drop this phone like they do in the lab. How many feet are we going to drop it, Lee?
4.
You know, Nicholas got me on the first try. Motorola, the best-selling, most preferred cellular phones in the world.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. The past will come alive when the History Channel begins January 1st. The History Channel is a new cable network that will have the best documentaries, movies, and miniseries that history has to offer. I'm proud to say that I'll be a part of the History Channel and hope that you'll join me for this memorable trip into our past. To receive all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
He is now considered one of the great presidents of the United States.
He pushed the button to end one war, and his fight against communism led America into another.
It's sometimes been said that Truman saved the world from communism.
He was honest, he worked hard. Give him hell, Harry.
The Extraordinary Life of Harry S. Truman. On an all-new biography. Wednesday on A&E.
The most remarkable news events of our time. Triumphs and tragedies both. The people who have shaped our memories. The events that have shaped our world. Stories behind the lead on the evening news.
The 20th century.
The 20th century. Fascinating tales of history in the making.
The 20th century with Mike Wallace.
I'm Mike Wallace. Join me on the 20th century.
Wednesday, only on A&E.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Listen, this stuff that we make, it's powerful. It makes you powerful. Stuff that we make, it's powerful. Take it. Listen. Gather up your ideas. Run with them. It makes you powerful. Just do something amazing. We're in your corner, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do. Stuff that we make. Listen.
Shaping that's natural, not a look that's flattering, not. Today's Cross Your Heart Underwires with the crisscross shaping that's as fashionable as it is flattering. Cross Your Heart Underwires from Playtex.
In the $22,000 to $29,000 price class, many cars rank above average in initial quality. However, according to the J.D. Power & Associates initial quality study, one car ranks best. Buick Park Avenue. Park Avenue. We hope this throws some light on the subject of your next car.
Due to technical difficulties, we're unable to show you the picture on the new Toshiba FST Perfect. The problem is your set. Unlike the FST Perfect, the world's flattest 35-inch picture tube, your screen is more curved, causing distortion and annoying reflections. We will try to correct this problem by asking you to get rid of your set immediately and buy the FST Perfect. Thank you.
The Eagle has landed.
All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. The events we'll never forget.
Well, I'm not a crook.
All the pain and the joy. All of history. All in one place. Coming January 1st. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
Shaping that's natural, not a look that's flattering, not. Today's Cross Your Heart underwires with the crisscross shaping that's as fashionable as it is flattering. Cross Your Heart underwires from Playtex.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
The History Channel's presentation of the American Revolution is brought to you in part by the men and women of General Motors, who are proud to bring you this special television event.
There isn't anybody on the face of this earth that has to drive GM cars or trucks to live. There's a lot of competition out there. And if we care about our jobs, if we care about ourselves, if we care about our families, our communities, then we have to make our products a product of choice.
How you doing? Is that all right? Good to see you.
And I really say to a lot of people day in and day out, our best days are ahead of us, absolutely ahead of us. And I really feel good about that.
Okay, this is a message for you and you and you about getting them and her to buy you a computer. Because you can't just throw one in the shopping cart when they aren't looking. Now, the thing you'll notice right away about this new computer is this, and this, and this. But the thing to stress to them is this, and this, and this. Even though this one doesn't cost much more than computers that aren't and don't and won't. Oh, and did I mention it can talk?
I am Aptiva.
And sing and dance?
I am Aptiva.
All right, we're working on it.
What's the matter, son?
I'm kind of worried about a package I sent out for Mr. Jones.
Cup of coffee? Well, sending out that package is a big responsibility. Jones knows you'll come through. Hard work, faith, trust in each other. That's what it's all about. Besides, in over 20 years, FedEx has never let me down.
What if I didn't use FedEx?
Well, then, you're dead.
Next time, use FedEx.
Hit the lights on your way out.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. The past will come alive when the History Channel begins January 1st. The History Channel is a new cable network that will have the best documentaries, movies, and miniseries that history has to offer. I'm proud to say that I'll be a part of the History Channel and hope that you'll join me for this memorable trip into our past. To receive all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
I've just discovered something quite shocking. Most ordinary credit cards charge interest from the moment you buy something, if you carry a balance as little as $1. Thankfully, American Express has introduced a new credit card called the Optima True Grace Card. It has a low interest rate if you choose to extend payment, no annual fee if you use it 3 times a year, And you get an interest-free grace period on each new purchase, even when you carry a balance. It's a good thing. But don't just throw away your old credit cards. Recycle them. I'm retiling my swimming pool. Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA. The sooner you apply for the new Optima True Grace credit card from American Express, the sooner you'll cut your interest charges. It's a good thing. And keep recycling those old credit cards. Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
We know what we need to focus on. We have to listen to the voice of the customer.
I like it because
the customer is the most important part of this business. The customer knows everything. And I think what we're learning is that our customers want to have it simple because things are so complicated these days. I think people want to get into an environment where they're comfortable, be kind of an oasis.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. You could build a great nation, because with Colonization, anything is possible.
Never had things exactly my way. My childhood, my parents planned that. Then came the kids and the house. Retirement? I'll call it freedom. To be that kid that still wants to play. But I have to make sure the money will last.
Take control of your future. A plan from Merrill Lynch can show you how. And a Merrill Lynch financial consultant has more ways to make the plan work for you than anyone else. The difference is planning. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
Hello, I'm Edward Herman, and I hope you're enjoying the History Channel's special presentation, The American Revolution, on A&E. Beginning January 1st, the History Channel will bring you all of history, all in one place. In addition to celebrated movies and miniseries, the History Channel will also present riveting documentaries, such as the new show Year by Year, which will show you a different year in all its glory and sorrow, every night of the week. I'm proud to say that I'll be part of this exciting new network when the popular program Our Century joins the History Channel.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
If you'd like to receive the History Channel and see all of history, all in one place, tell your cable operator you want it in your home. The American Revolution, a History Channel special presentation, now continues. And don't forget to watch Part 2 tomorrow night on A&E.
Be it endless fascination with the Bible or chilling tales of Gothic horror, man has been compelled by the wonders of the unknown since the beginning of time. From the possible existence of Bigfoot to the grip of a mummy's curse, these are the stories that myths and legends are made of. Uncover the truth behind ancient mysteries. Friday on A&E. It's time well spent.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Let's figure out who this new computer is really for. You or them? All right, this is for you, this is for them, you, them, you, them, probably you and them, you if you get to the computer before they do, definitely you, them mostly, you sometimes, everybody really. If I talk about how it's built and backed and all that stuff, that won't help because that's good for both of you. Okay, how is this? It's for everybody, but it lives in your room. You'll work it out.
22 minutes, 16 seconds past the hour.
Nice guy, James. His name's William.
A familiar face, a morning smile, An extra step.
Bridge was down, but he got here anyway, didn't he? It's amazing.
At this moment, the people of FedEx are using their know-how, determination, and heart to treat your package as if it were the most important package of all. Because to them, that's exactly what it is.
James, such a nice boy.
He is a nice boy, but his name's William.
I've been fooling with cars since I was 10 or 12 years old. Cars are me. General Motors has been my home since I was 18, and I think we've gone through a great period of change in General Motors. To me, that creates a lot of energy. Everybody knows where they're going. We're obviously in business to make profit, but we want to do that by pleasing the customer, by giving them what they want, and then do something extra that surprises and delights this customer.
If you were AT&T, the old American Telephone and Telegraph, the biggest, most powerful company in the universe, what would you be scared of? If you were AT&T, you'd be scared of only one thing. Me, from MCI. You'd be scared I'd call your customers and show them the savings with MCI, and you'd worry that they'd really like the idea and switch to MCI. Lighten up, AT&T. Don't be so scared of me and MCI. You have millions of customers, and it's going to be years before I can get through to all of them.
The History Channel special preview presentation, The American Revolution, will continue after these messages.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. All the people who've shaped our world.
The American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
The events we'll never forget.
As they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God.
All the times we've heard about and talked about.
I have a dream.
All the passion.
The greatest champion of all time.
The pain.
Well, I'm not a crime.
And the joy. All of history. All in one place. Coming January 1st. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
We now return to The American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
We paint the new Chevy Blazer in a highly automated paint application facility. Those entering the paint area have to put on special lint-free apparel and in some cases pass through an air shower. Before paint is applied by robots, the primed bodies are gently brushed with ostrich feathers. Now, you might not always be able to admire the stunning result all this has on the Blazer's paint job, but it's nice to know it's there, somewhere.
They started by shipping tires in 1930 and have been moving steadily ever since. Today, they ship cargo to all 50 states and 48 countries overseas. And with an annual revenue of over $4 billion, Roadway Services is one of the few select companies in the Dow Jones Transportation Average. Where do you find companies that keep moving? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
It might surprise you that a lot of folks do their holiday shopping at True Value. You see, we've got just what you need to wrap up a happy holiday. Still, some people just can't wait to get to those big discount stores. And wait. Well, now at True Value, this Rubbermaid bird feeder is just $7.77, and this True Tone telephone is just $9.97. So, why wait? True Value. Gifts are just around the corner.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. I'm proud to say I'll be a part of the History Channel, which begins January 1st. To receive all of history, all in one place. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
22 minutes, 16 seconds past the hour.
Nice guy, James.
His name's William.
A familiar face. A morning smile. An extra step.
Bridge was down, but he got here anyway, didn't he? It's amazing.
At this moment, the people of FedEx are using their know-how, determination, and heart to treat your package as if it were the most important package of all. Because to them, that's exactly what it is.
James, such a nice boy.
He is a nice boy, but his name's William.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. And you could build a great nation. Because with Colonization, anything is possible.
We now return to the American Revolution.
War in the 18th century has an almost leisurely feel by today's standards. The fighting stopped entirely for winters in cold climates. So on December 14th, General William Howe called for an end to his 1776 campaign and prepared for an enjoyable winter in captured New York City, just 100 miles from the rebel capital here in Philadelphia. In striking contrast, a desperate George Washington took his threadbare army into the rugged New Jersey and Pennsylvania countryside to wait and to survive.
Tomorrow night on The American Revolution, George Washington tries to keep the British from taking the rebel capital. Benedict Arnold furthers his reputation as an American hero, and old Benjamin Franklin attempts to coax a young French king into the escalating war.
Now you can own this 6-part video cassette collector's edition box set, The American Revolution. Call 1-800-423-1212 now, and you will also receive this full-length CD of the score from the series with original music by Christopher L. Stone, a $15 value free with your order. Call 1-800-423-1212, and for $99.95 plus shipping and handling, order the American Revolution box set and receive the CD free.
What fueled Harry Truman's decision to use the atomic bomb? His daughter reflects on the life of her father on an all-new biography, Wednesday.
And now Civil War Journal is next on A&E.
The History Channel's presentation of The American Revolution has been brought to you in part by FedEx. Our most important package is yours.
Have you noticed that more and more people each year are going into the office less and less? In fact, this year, 40 million Americans will be going home to work in their own home offices. And for all these home professionals, Hewlett-Packard has now created the Office Jet. It's a printer, a fax machine, and a copier all in one. And it's so affordable and so complete. All you need is an HP Office Jet, and you're in business.
On a day like this, you're bound to see quite a few great performances on the ice. But few are as gripping as the Lumina minivan. Its available traction control system keeps you sure-footed even in the worst weather. Lumina. It looks different because it is different.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
You are about to embark upon the great crusade. We will accept nothing less than full victory.
I have a dream.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
American Heritage Magazine, the diary of the American way of life. From our greatest dreams to our worst nightmares, our struggles and our triumphs, our heroes and our villains. And now you can get your free trial issue of American Heritage without obligation. So call now. When the bill arrives, pay $29.95, a savings of almost 40% off the newsstand price. Or write cancel across the invoice and owe nothing. With your paid subscription, you'll receive free the special publication Civil War Chronicles and the celebrated travel issue. American Heritage Magazine.
Call 1-800-445-3883.
Lovejoy.
The footloose, the romantic, the poet, the dreamer.
The ring salesman.
Worth probably $1 million.
But when the going gets tough,
They took the wrong woman. It should have been me.
the tough get interesting.
How interesting.
On Lovejoy Mysteries, Monday on A&E.
A&E's Civil War Journal is brought to you in part by Lexus, maker of the 1995 ES300. Let others follow.
From Malvern Hill to Gettysburg, gallant cannoneers stood their ground and turned the tide of battle. The bronze guns and iron men of the field artillery cut down the enemy with a storm of shot and shell. Nothing could match their mobility and firepower. Iron Jaws, the killing power of Civil War artillery. Next on Civil War Journal.